What's up, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. I'm a little behind on videos because we've been having some Wi-Fi issues, so when that gets cleared up, I'll upload some more. Hope everyone had a great weekend here in West Michigan. The weather was pretty good. This is Sunday. Saturday was a little bit rainy, but I kind of did some shop work that you're going to see in a second. And today was absolutely gorgeous. I'd go as far as say today and Friday were probably the best weather days we've had so far this year. So anyways, I hope everyone got outside, did something fun around the house, caught up on something, and enjoyed the beautiful weather that we had, and hopefully you had too. So anyways, you can see over there in my little shop area, the trailer project is gone. I ended up scrapping the whole idea of the project for, there's a lot of reasons. There's three main ones. One, it was about $500 to finish it, and originally when I started building it was because of the idea I was going to put all my welder stuff on it and then only use it, you know, hook it up to the truck and use it, and which it was the plan, but I put a lot of thought into it, and I thought, I'd rather just have because I have been tubbing it, and I'd rather just have a flatbed with tool bins, and then if I'm out hauling hay or whatever, or I'm out at the grocery store or whatever, somebody calls me, they need something done, I can just go, yeah, I'm on my way, and I don't have to worry about hooking up the trailer and going and all that kind of stuff. So we scrapped the idea. That's one reason. The second reason, the first reason is cost. Second reason is we're building a flatbed, so we really didn't even need it. The third reason, which kind of is my bigger reason, is you've seen in some of the videos, and how I did it was every time I got a chance, I guess this will be kind of the fourth reason. Every time I got a chance to work on it, I worked on it. It was my winter project. I ended up being way busier than I thought I was going to be this winter, and I didn't have the time I thought I was going to have for it. So it sat in the middle here, and I used it as a table. And then I just kind of started thinking, man, that would be a really nice table. So that's what we did with it. We built a 5x10 table. I still got to get a top put on it. I'm a little undecided on what I'm going to do, if I'm going to make it all like a welding table, make it kind of a fixture table, make half of it a cutting table, so on and so forth. I don't know. But so far I love it, and now the shop's just getting reorganized. And then the next to final reason is because it sat here this way, and it went right up to my door. And now this whole coronavirus coming in, we're going into our last week unless she extends it, which, hey, we've made it this far. Anyways, I need to get the truck in here. It needs an oil change. It needs body work done on it. I got to get toolboxes started for the flatbed. So I need to pull it in at least halfway. This way, if it's raining, I can pull the truck in and work not in the rain, which is nice, because generally right now if it's a rainy day it's also cold and the ground's wet. So that's kind of an update on what we did in our second week. Yesterday spent about 5 hours building the trailer, cutting the nose off. I'm probably going to sell the nose of it, maybe, I don't know. I'm kind of going through and finding a bunch of stuff I wanted to sell. One of the ideas I had on building the trailer was because I was doing some work for a guy. I told him roughly what it was going to be, but it was one of them deals where we got into it. It turned out we needed a whole lot more work. So I was sitting down and I was talking with him. He said, well, if you can charge me the price you were going to charge me out the door, good, and then tally up the time extra and whatever I have laying around here that you might be interested in, you can have. So I ended up getting 4 axles from him. 4 or 5. I think I got 4 axles from him, and I got like 120 feet of this 10-inch I-beam. So I took that as a win because I was already there, I was already working, and I didn't really want to just leave the job half done. And he's kind of a repeat customer, so I wanted to make him happy, and he was kind of thrilled just to get the stuff out of the yard. Anyways, the other thing we did is the truck. I don't know, well, you can see it because the sun's in our eyes, but the truck is now in primer. The truck and truck frame, we went through and I power washed everything. I didn't end up sandblasting it. I ended up wire wheeling it. It took about 2 hours to do, and then we put a coat of primer on it. And then the next step will be some finish gloss, but then I also built this raised platform, and the reason I did is because when I put the top on it, I want to be able to slide a 4x8 or 5x8 or even a 5x10 if I need to sheet directly under it and still be able to have my generator. The oxygen, the torches are going to get mounted on there as well. Get the sun out of my face. The torches are going to get mounted on there as well, as long as with toolbox, and then 4 toolboxes on the side. And that is one of the reasons when I built the exhaust, I gave it an axle dump, just so that I didn't have that tailpipe in the way and I could put that 4th toolbox on there. But yeah, so anyways, super busy weekend. Sorry I didn't really video anything. It just kind of, you know how it goes when you get that first really nice day outside. You kind of just keep working, and that's that. So Monday it's supposed to be cloudy, but it's still supposed to be like 60 degrees. So I'm going to come out here and finish cleaning up the shop. It's a mess right now. 1, because I'm a messy worker. 2, because all the tools that are originally on the shop, on the truck, well, now they're in the shop because the truck got all tore apart and finished. But I'm going to get this cleaned up, pull the truck in, give it an oil change. I'm pretty thorough on my oil changes, and knock on wood, I think that's one of the reasons why I'm getting a long time out of this truck. It's got 250,000 miles on it already, and I'm hoping to get at least a few more before I have to buy a new one, because when I buy a new one, I'd like to have money, hopefully cash, to get a nice one. Maybe the newer body styles with something with AC would be great, and good heat, and maybe power windows and a radio that, you know, doesn't cut in half the time. But anyways, and then the other thing we did do was we moved the little press in here, and I'll show you guys this. It's kind of a cool little machine. I built it last summer. The reason behind, or the theory behind this is, it's got a Pittsburgh 12-ton bottle jack to an air hose. I kind of put up some shimmy little guide rails. And then this isn't permanent. This is going to change, but we put these in here and we bend like little hooks and stuff. I don't have any of them out. I should have. I'll show you that on the next episode. And then, move the cell band. Bleh. Let's try that again. I can get this dang sun on my ass. Move the belt sander in here. And I'm going to move the drill press. We got a little one. Hey, that's better. We got a little drill press, so we're going to move in here too. I'm going to be able to fill this table up with, you know, cutting tools and all that, now that I'm going to have this 5x10 welding table. I'm thinking what I'm going to do, because that was my first welding table. And granted, a lot of the stuff I do in here, it's for like displays and stuff. So we're not really putting a lot of heat into stuff at one time. So I'm thinking maybe I'll get like a 5x10 sheet of 3/16, 1/4 inch if I just happen to be able to afford it. And then I'm going to sit down with hopefully probably a mag drill and drill like a whole bunch of 1-inch holes and kind of make like a half-ass fixture table. We had a 5x10 one from, I think it was weld.com maybe was the brand, or weld something, weld, I don't know. It was one of them big with the finished top. Those things were great. So, and I know you can just buy those tops, so maybe one day I'll buy one, but for right now I think it'd be cool to get like, you know, just a cheaper little fixture table, something I can clamp stuff down and not have to worry about it. I do still have tons of that. I probably got 100 feet of that I-beam, so I might make a little crane for inside the shop because I'm one guy, and I knew when I got this thing built, I actually had it built here. I had to move it, and me and my wife did it, and it was heavy, and she couldn't, really feel comfortable doing much, so it was heavy. So I think from now on, if I'm going to build stuff, I want to have some tools and equipment. And the other reason, I don't want to ramble too much in this video, we don't know when, but we're going to be buying some property because we do have a little, well, we have a little hobby farm, and we've outgrown this space, so we're looking for like 10 acres in the West Michigan area. We would like to maybe be a little closer to Grand Rapids for work purposes and school purposes, but because we're about an hour, give or take 15 minutes away right now, we'd like to maybe make that like half hour. But yeah, get 10 acres, and then like a few years ago, I bought a 24 by 24 garage kit because I saw it on like sale somewhere. I think I got like $2 or $3 grand off. I don't know if it was, I can't remember if it was used. I bought it online and it had it shipped to me, and everything looked new, so I don't know if somebody bought it and they never ended up doing it for whatever reasons, or if they I don't know, if maybe they just had a really cool sale. So anyways, that will be going up. When you figure the space I'm working in now is about a 12 by 12 space, double that, and I'll be much happier. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Again, I'm apologizing for it taking so long to upload videos. I thought I was going to do a little bit better than that, but hit that subscribe button, and I will see you on the next video. Have a good week, everybody.